there are several significant differences between the Buddhist teachings and some of the other major religious schools. First of all, there is no belief in a supreme God. Secondly, there is no belief in an eternal soul, something which is permanent, something which survives after death and goes on to another state. And thirdly, there's a doctrine which we shall come to called conditioned genesis. Expressed very simply, it just means that everything arises from a cause. That doesn't sound particularly impressive, but when you look at it and you begin to understand the implications, it's actually very profound.
Are you doing that as part of the beginner's ritual?
Yes.
Do people ever say anything about like saying energy can't be created or destroyed, so ending the cycle, what happens there?
The Buddha himself dealt with that question, not in quite those terms, but he said, if you think of a candle, flame, the flame may go out because the wick is exhausted, or the oil is exhausted, or a gust of wind blows it out. Can you say, where has that flame gone?
Yeah.
All you can say is the conditions which were supporting the flame have now changed.
Yeah.
But you can't say the flame has gone to the north or the south or the east or the west. Similarly, after the death of the body of an enlightened being, it was one of the questions he never wanted to get into to try to answer. It's probably too complicated a question for us to be able to understand the answer. There were 10 questions that he refused to answer because he said you don't need to have an answer to these things. Right, we back to work?